This storm has raged for 350 years, longer than America has been a country. Your grandparents saw it. You have seen it. Your grandkids never will. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Astronomers first tracked it in the 1660s. NASA's Juno photographed its eye in stunning detail. It feels as permanent as the mountains. It could be gone in 20 years. But this video isn't about Jupiter. Because the red spot isn't the only thing disappearing. The entire universe is erasing its own evidence. And it gets much, much worse. First, meet the monster hosting it. Jupiter outweighs every other planet combined, 2.5 times over. Nothing else comes close. You could pour 1,300 Earths inside it. Our whole world would sink into one cloud band and vanish without a ripple. That's the scale we're dealing with. And it almost wasn't a planet. 13 more Jupiters of gas, and it would have ignited into a star. We'd live under 2 suns. Dive inside and the pressure builds fast. Gas crushes into the largest ocean in the solar system, an ocean of liquid hydrogen. So deep, it turns into liquid metal. And the whole monster is spinning, 43,000 kilometers an hour at the equator, faster than any planet we know. A full day lasts just 10 hours. A planet this extreme was always going to host the most extreme storm humanity has ever seen. This is the Great Red Spot, a high-pressure anticyclone so vast it could swallow the entire Earth in a single gulp. Its winds howl at nearly 700 kilometers an hour. The fastest cyclone Earth ever recorded barely reached 400. Jupiter nearly doubles it. The turbulence is so violent it heats the sky above the storm hotter than anywhere else on Jupiter. The storm cooks its own sky. So what keeps it alive for centuries? Jupiter's cloud bands flow in opposite directions, and the storm sits trapped between them like a ball between 2 conveyor belts. Juno's flybys measured its depth. It plunges over 350 kilometers down. This isn't weather, it's a structure the size of a world. But here's what the textbooks hide. This permanent storm is shrinking, and it has been for over a century. It's not just smaller, it's losing its shape. And this may have happened before. In 1665, Cassini tracked a permanent spot for decades. Then it vanished from every record 166 years. Think about what that means. A storm bigger than worlds died silently, and no one saw it happen. A gap in history we can never fill. Neptune proved it again. A great dark spot, photographed in 1989. 5 years later, the next observation found nothing. It was simply gone. You might say, so what? It's just a storm on a planet 600 million kilometers away. What difference does it make down here? More than you'd ever guess. The thin air above the red spot gave scientists a window deep inside, revealing 3 hidden cloud layers. The key to every gas giant we'll ever study. Studying how a vortex survives centuries built the math of fluid dynamics, the same equations that model Earth's own oceans. It even explained atmospheric blocking. When high-pressure domes get stuck, heat waves and freezes lock in place for weeks at a time. That research now predicts blocking weeks ahead. Governments issue warnings. Farmers race the weather. One missed forecast could cut world food output by millions of tons. Now zoom all the way out. Because the dying red spot is a miniature of something terrifying. The universe is erasing its own evidence. We assume the universe is permanent because our lives are short. But even the continents were one landmass, cosmically, just yesterday. Beyond this cosmic horizon, the light from these distant galaxies already can no longer reach us. They leave our sky forever. Picture a civilization 2 trillion years from now. They build their greatest telescope, point it beyond their galaxy, and find nothing. Absolutely nothing. Their cosmology would be missing everything we know. A universe-sized hole in their science. No way to know it's there. No way to fix it. It's already happening. The cosmic microwave background, the Big Bang's echo, is stretching thinner every day, fading towards silence. One day, it will be undetectable. Any civilization born after that will find zero evidence the Big Bang ever happened. So where does that leave us? Here's the twist. We didn't evolve too late. We evolved at exactly the right time. Old enough for life to exist. Young enough that 2 trillion galaxies still shine, stars are still being born, and the Big Bang's echo can still be heard. Every civilization leaves monuments we study today. Everything we archive now becomes the monument future minds inherit. We are the privileged generation. And you can still see it. Not in a textbook, not in an archive, Point a telescope at Jupiter tonight and watch a storm older than modern science. And Jupiter's weather is just the start. Some planets rain rubies, some rain diamonds. That story is already on the channel. Follow Rewriting Reality.